Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm doing okay. So I'm doing a magazine flip through because I went to the bookstore a couple of weeks ago now, and I saw this thing that said Maggie Holmes. I saw this thing. I was like, oh, I can get it. I tried to record the video yesterday for today, which is Monday, so we can have a magazine Monday and I can start working on the projects. But when I went to upload the video, guess what? It wasn't there. I don't know what has happened, what's happening with me and deleting or not pressing record. I have no idea. So anyway, we're gonna do a Maggie Holmes flip through. Crafts Beautiful flip through with the Maggie Holmes thing. Now I've looked through this magazine a few times. I want to say a few things. The reason why I don't do magazine flip throughs anymore as much as I did before is because I feel like some magazines, and this one can be one of those magazines, have way more junk in it than the projects that you can make. Like some magazines are full of projects from the things that you get in your quote unquote free, but this one is not one of those. This is Crafts Beautiful issue 342, and it was $16.99. I did get it from Barnes and Noble, so it was a little bit off, price off for the membership. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now I'll tell you, it's a lot of advertising, so I'm gonna skip most of that. If you're interested in seeing anything that I do skip over, let me know, because the craft projects that are in here for the cascading card making kit are like 2 pages. So you get this, and it says fold and decorate 3D greeting designs with this cascading card making kit. Take your crafting to the next level with our special gift, okay? And the special gift is you get over 70 pieces inside, and we're going to look at that in a few moments. But I want you to see the projects, right? So the projects that you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and it tells you how to use the kit that's in there. So that's 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's supposed to be 10. There was only 9. I only counted 9. And then it just tells you about other junk. So I do like the other junk, but when I spend $17, or if I want to spend $17 on a magazine, I would like for it to be more about the stuff that we're getting. It is a lot of cute things in here. This little stamp set, right? This little mouse card is really cute, and you don't need this particular card stamp set to do it. It comes from Hello Bluebird, which is a new company to me. I do like this Lavinia stamps, and maybe one day I'll invest in those stamps in particular, but right now I'm not really buying any new stamps from the stores. So I'm just going to kind of flip through this rather quickly. They said that it's a comeback on a few cards, a few crafts that they're making comebacks on, so it's a lot of interesting things in here, but most of it is not paper crafting, and that's my only gripe. Like, it's a lot of and it's called Crafts Beautiful, so I understand. We're going to try to make this in one of the magazines Monday, but it will not be using this particular stamp set, but we will be using these products, something similar to this, okay? So I already have in mind what we're going to be doing. So next week it'll probably be a Maggie Holmes situation. And then, so this magazine is a February magazine, so you're going to have Valentine's Day projects in here, which is really cute. We could do that next year. We have some date with die cutting, and I'm not super into die cutting as much as I used to be when I first started. I don't know why. This right here is a tonic die. It's called Fabulous Fern. So this is how they got all these cute things. They use the positive and the negative. So that's really cool. Something to think about. And there's more selling things. Now this one kid 5 ways uplifting messages. You can look into that. Crafts Beautiful, crafts/beautiful.com. You can go to the website and they have a lot of things that are free. You can go and get them. They have templates and things like that, so it's really cool. And like this one is your craft chat, and it's just random conversations and things that you're discussing and talking about. Now, I want to make this card. It's called Birthday Wishes, and it says expert at your shoulders. All the trimmings, and this is just a go by of everything that you can do, and we're going to be working on that coming up. I have a little dot folder. The only thing I really don't care much for is the trim right here and trim right here. I don't care to make those types of things, but we're going to work on it and we're going to do it, because I have decided I'm just going to craft until. So here's some more projects. Again, not many paper projects, paper card projects. This is a cool project. So if you have a scan and cut, die cut word letters, a Cricut, a silhouette, you can cut out these little rectangles in the letters, and they just glued them on. So everything pretty much is all paper except for that one little brad. So it's like a spinner card. I've always wanted to try to make something similar to this, and I may get into that at some point, but right now I'm not. And this is called Flying the Nest, and it's quilling. They just made like a little house-shaped card. I tried quilling it. I don't want to say it's not for me, but I didn't have a good experience, so we're going to work on it. If you want to get a scan and cut, I don't recommend getting a Disney one, but this one you can win, or it's probably already over. The reason why is, you know, Disney doesn't allow you to make products to sell if you are a maker to sell your products. Now, this is just a random assortment of things to buy. And then this one says, makes a lovely gift. It's called The Gardener's World. And it's a free template. So this is a good thing to look into if you're interested. And then we have more little templates. This right here is a little book. Shows you how to make a book. I'll look into it, but I don't know if I would make a book. I've already kind of started making books in a different way, but that's interesting. You also get this Fruity Fiesta, this pineapple image. So if you're interested, you can use that and make other projects with it, which would be very cool and fun and amazing. And then we'll just skip all this because it's propaganda. Now, if you see something in the propaganda section that you want me to go over, let me know and I will gladly do that. Now, this looks like fabrics and papers, really pretty. So it's very interesting, and they said they got it from Chanel, which we get in the States as well. Chanel, little by little is the paper. And then this is watercoloring stuff. I really want to try and make this. It's called Beautiful Butterflies. It doesn't have to be a butterfly because I think I'm turning to bird, like in birds, but it's like a watercolor effect with the Tim Holtz shifter layering thing, but it just has like you did some shifting, and then you have butterflies and watercolor and droplets, and then here's just more pens and pencils and get a chance to meet an artist. And this is called Tint Texture Paste, and this is how it looks at the end, and this is all the mess. Now I haven't figured out how to do texture paste stuff yet, but I really want to try it. I've seen people do it, and I don't think I understand the concept as well as I want to. This is called Delicate Transfers. I don't know. This is a beautiful stamp though. And it's from Crafty Individuals. So that'd be something you could look into if you really wanted to make this project. And then here's some like writing on porcelain. Just gonna skip all of that, all of this. So, you know, I think it's 100 pages, and I would say out of the 100 pages, maybe 25 of them are buy something, not including them buy something on each page. Stitched with Love. This is so cute. You can take some fabric and like stitch on these little things. You have a free. It's free. You can go on there and see the free stuff. Now, Benji the Bunny, you've probably seen this before in a magazine. Flip through. I think they have a little dog similar to this, because if you move the ears and turn them over or make them not so floppy, you can have a dog. If you paint some whiskers on, you have a kitty cat. And this template on here is free. So if you are a seamstress or you like to sew, you can look into that. Now, I really like this a lot, even though it's not paper. It is a tote bag, and it seems very simple. You just cut some squares or rectangles and some straps and sew In my head, that's how it seems, but you know, I probably screw that up. I really want to try this. I've seen this technique a few times right here, like watercolor splashes on a card and then stamping over it with solid images. I really want to try that. I think I need to just find some of my solid image stamps that I haven't gotten rid of and just go for it. I also want to give this shape card a go, so we'll see how I fare. And then we're at the end almost, and here are all the templates that you can use if you really wanted to. Of course, if you go to the website, they have a blog, and you can check out the blog and you can see the things. So like right here, if you really wanted these images, you can not stamp, cut these, you know, make them bigger and color them and cut them out and do other things with them besides what's in the book, in the magazine. And then it's just more stuff, and then it shows you what's coming up for next month, which is I guess, you know, they try to do 1 or 2 months ahead of time. So Easter is in April, so this would be next month would be March, even though we're in March right here. And I do like this Bluebirds and Roses paper. It's really pretty, really, really pretty. So I'm gonna see if they don't have this as a downloadable image to look at. Now here we go with the kit that you get. Now I will say that I was disappointed in this magazine for a few reasons. So the magazine, this box came beat up like it looks. If it looks beat the heck up, it was beat the heck up. So it says you get over 70 pieces and you get 60 die cuts, 12 papers, right? So 12 papers, 1 embossing folder, 60 die cuts, 2 dies, and you get an acetate sheet showing you how to do the expert fold. So let's look at the thing. So these are the die cuts. They're okay size, good sentiment size. You get this, and you only get 1 sheet of each, right? 1 sheet of each. So this is really pretty. You probably can find some butterflies similar to this. You can print them off to create more. Now here is the whopping 12 sheets of paper, right? I think this is where I got a little bit like I should have paid attention to what I was getting. So you get 1, 2, 3, and the paper is really, really hard. 4, very, very sturdy. 5, 6. So if you want to just take this over, which I don't recommend, and make you a card front on, you can. And then here's the 12, right? Which I think I wish they would have gave us 12 sheets of paper, all single-sided pages, because I feel like this is kind of like a ripoff. You get solid paper. Most crafters have solid paper. I would have preferred to get 12 pattern pages, single-sided. And then you get a die, 2 dies, right? A base and this, so you can use this in a lot of projects. And this little thin embossing folder, which is really cool. And then you get this little acetate sheet, which shows you how to make your cascading card, which is really, really cool. So I don't know if I would have said this was $16 worth. I mean, I am not the hugest Maggie Holmes fan. I just got it because, you know, I'm doing that collaboration with Unique Whimsy and Don H Creates. And I had told them that I got the magazine, and it was like, oh, can you do a video? And I had told them, yeah, I've been making this video for about 5 days now. I've made the video several times and kept screwing it up. But here we are. We got it. Would I recommend this particular issue with the things that you get? I don't know. I would probably say no, because I don't feel like you get enough. You don't get your money's worth. The die is cool. The embossing folder is cool. And that little acetate sheet is fine. But I feel like they could have gave you more paper. And even with the sentiments in this, they could have gave you 2 sheets of each one. So it could have had more to make, because the acetate sheet is going to continue to be used. But once you cut the papers up, that's that. You can't do anything else with them. And if you notice, some of them, like these 2 pages right here, are solid sheets of paper. So I'm not going to sacrifice my pattern paper for the solids. I would just use solid paper from my own stash. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this. And I want to say happy crafting. See you next time.